Hey everybody, Crypto Mentor 99. How you doing? I've got a gentleman that some of you may recognize from another project, but we're not here to talk about that other project. I want to introduce Punit, who's the creator and founder of Daz Labs. Punit, good to see you.
Good to see you, Crypto Mentor. How are you doing?
Good. Hey, I'm sorry that my schedule changed this morning and we kind of had to do this at another time. Um, so, full disclosure, I know Punit from another project. He lives in India. He's the smartest guy I know in his age group. And I did a video once and I called him the next Charlie Lee of Litecoin. And Punit was a little embarrassed. I said, no, you are the next Charlie Lee. So we've kept in touch and I followed his career path, for lack of a better word. And we're here to talk about Daz Labs, of which Punit is the how would I say it? Well, the creator of it, correct? You're the
Yes,
founder.
mostly the founder of.
The founder. Okay, I want to get it right. Yes, sir. So, Puna, tell everybody what Daz Labs is, why you started it, what you're doing with it, and where do you want to go like in the future with
Okay, so first of all, thanks for the introduction, Crypto Mentor. And like Daz Labs, as you rightly pronounced, is Daz, which means decentralized A to Z. At Daz Labs, we are a team of 8 students, or eight, yeah, exactly. We all are students, all the 8 team, but we are students who are like in an university, at different universities, where people like they want to go beyond academics. So we want to explore our lives by staying at universities, and we want to explore all the verticals that we can follow on. So Daz Labs is one of the verticals on blockchain that we are following currently. And at Daz Labs, we provide solutions. We cater products according to a client's need. So it's basically a consultancy firm for blockchain.
So, now, Punit is the most humble guy I know. Now, let me say again, let me paraphrase what he just said. There's 8 people associated with Daz Labs. Now, they're all college students. They're still in university and they've already established themselves as a forerunner in their sphere of influence. And I don't want to get too far off the subject, but Punit, at his university, he's already developed a voting, VOTING, a voting app at his university that it's a mobile app. This young guy, I can't say enough about it, but they're in school and they're not waiting to graduate. They're not waiting to get a diploma. They're already working in the crypto space. And I just wanted to tell the whole world that I love your little tagline that I saw on Twitter last night, Punit, and I mean it. You provide solutions to people. So if someone
Yes.
has a question, if there's an obstacle that they can't overcome, to me that's just a great word picture that you provide solutions to people.
Yes, exactly. So, providing solutions is most important in today's world,
Yeah.
since there are problems with everyone. Like there are a lot who want to achieve something, but they don't know the path to
Yeah.
achieve it. For example, someone wants to build a website, someone wants to build a mobile application for their business. They have the idea of their business, they know what the market is, but they don't have the technology to build the mobile application or the web application or the blockchain application. At Daz Labs, we provide solutions that acts as a bridge between your business and you. So all the technological needs that you require, we cater at Daz Labs. So as you asked in the very first question, that why did we create Daz Labs? So like we are working on our different products, like in-house products or like products that we want to build. One of them is voting application, as Crypto Mentor rightly mentioned. So in order, like we do not want to get the equity distributed among investors in the very first round. So in order to manage the overhead costs of all that projects, we utilize our knowledge and we empower our knowledge by
Yeah.
building solutions. So
So,
that is the way we
sorry, go
earn.
ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupted. I'm so excited for you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Thank you. That is the way we like kind of we do freelance for companies. We develop them projects and like we manage that cost. It's not we do not take out even a single money from that, and we use entirely to manage the overhead costs.
Okay, so again, let's back up because you said a mouthful, and I just want people to understand the depth of knowledge that you and your team has. So what Punit is saying, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, I just want to make sure
Sure,
everybody gets it. So
sure.
if someone wants to, as simple as build a website, if they want a mobile app made, if they want a blockchain app made, um, if they need help or questions with a smart contract or maybe even a white paper, you're the guy to do it. You're the guy to, excuse me, to provide solutions for them, right?
Yes, exactly.
Wow. And how long has Daz Labs been in existence?
Okay, so Daz Labs is in existence since last 6 months,
Okay,
wherein we created an identity for Daz Labs, but the team has an experience of 2.5 years individually, not collectively.
sure. So you've been a company for 6 years, but you've been working
A
for
company for 6 months, but we
yes,
have been working
right.
for a longer time.
So my son, who's 33, he's an entrepreneur, and he
Okay.
just amazes me the things that you know, that he's doing. And I always like to talk to people that are smarter than me and that have like an entrepreneurial spirit inside of them that's given to them. So tell me, like, were you just looking out the window one day and say, Punit, why don't you start Daz Labs? Like, how did the idea come to you and why did you
Okay.
do it? Why did you start it?
Okay. So like when we planned to like build our own products, we knew that things wouldn't be easy. We would have to manage costs. Like if for example, if we want to market it, we need money to market it. We don't want our father's
Yeah.
money to be invested more in our products. We don't, and being a student, we don't have any first income. So like this is the reason we planned Daz Labs. We planned that if we have knowledge on some particular technology, if we have expertise in blockchain, if we have expertise in mobile, why not utilize the expertise
Yeah.
and like why not utilize it and build solutions to others in order to manage the overhead costs. So
Wow.
it won't be anyone else investing into us. It will be we ourselves managing with our own costs. So
Wow.
we are kind of self-sustainable.
Right, right. And you told me yesterday, I mean, you already, when I say you, Daz Labs, but you
Yes.
specifically, because you're the creator of it, I mean, you already have customers, correct?
Yes, we do.
Wow. Okay. So tell everybody in however way you want to answer this, um, what your background is and what your experience is in
Okay.
in this space, so people can understand that you're just not some kid 19 or 20 years old that
Okay.
that doesn't have like a solid background.
Sure, thank you. Like, I started blockchain around 1.5 years back. Before that, I have been into website development as a developer. Like, I used to build websites and had interned with a few companies as a website developer. Apart from that, I've been into blockchain for 1.5 years now, wherein I had interned at National Ilan University in Taiwan, wherein I was part of, wherein I taught artificial intelligence, and I met a few professors who were working on blockchain. So post then, I've written two research papers in the field of blockchain and healthcare that is being published at Springer Publications. And apart from that, I have interned with Central Drug Research Institute of India. That is again like a part where my role was to manage 40 other interns and help them understand what blockchain is, and we used to write peer-to-peer articles on that. So apart from this, I was among 78 that was selected out of 20,000 applicants in India, in Rajasthan, that is a state in India. So what we were selected for was, like, we pitched our startup idea, and that was selected by the government of Rajasthan, that is a state in India, and we were sent to Silicon Valley, that is in USA, for 15 days, and it was an entirely sponsored trip, wherein all we were taught was about entrepreneurship. We met investors like Tim Draper. We pitched our ideas at TechCoder. We pitched our ideas at Silicon Valley Bank. We met professors like Professor Gregory LeBlanc from blockchain at Berkeley. I met Max Twang from blockchain at Berkeley. So it was an incredible experience wherein there was a hell lot of exposure, and like I met a lot of people there, and I understood how startups actually work in Silicon Valley, and it was an exposure of how entrepreneurship happens in Silicon Valley and how we can, like, my entire trip was to understand how entrepreneurship happens in Silicon Valley and to understand from their mistakes and their, like, get their inputs as my learnings to implement entrepreneurship in India.
Holy cow. Okay, we got to back up. Okay, so the point, I didn't even know a lot of that, Punit, and I thought I knew a little bit about you. So what Punit is saying, I'm going to translate that. This is a young man that is not at a college and a university, that is reading textbooks all day and has no application to the real world, no experience to the real world. He's got and is getting his education, but he's also getting, and he has gotten, and will continue to get, tons and tons of practical experience to prepare him for Daz Labs and the future. So that's why I say Punit, without hesitation, is the next Charlie Lee.
Thank you. This
So,
means a lot.
and again, I love your humility and your parents raised you right. So, Punit, let's kind of close down. And whenever I do an interview, I always give the person that I'm interviewing the last word. So, what would you like people to either know about Daz Labs, know about yourself, know about services that you offer? What would you like to say to everybody before we close?
So to everybody, like, if you are planning, if you have an idea that you want to actually get it implemented, like it can be a crypto wallet, it can be an exchange, it can be a, like, white paper for your idea, or it can be a website for your idea, or an entire application end to end covering all of these. So at Daz Labs, we do provide with these solutions in order for you to implement your idea and for you to get into this world with our expertise in blockchain and in various other fields.
Wow, that's awesome, Pune. Again, hopefully we will meet someday, but I'm so proud of you. I know that your mom and dad are proud of you. And again, I'm going to have all of Punit's information in the description box below. Punit, we got to have you back on for another interview, okay?
Yeah, sure, definitely. I would
Oh,
love to.
okay, see you later.
See you.
Bye bye.
Bye, Crypto.